Hello friends and family, and good morning from the Florida Mall. I thought it'd be fun to come out today. Head on over to the brand new PRIMARK store where they literally have an entire second floor dedicated just to Disney merchandise. You literally never know what you're gonna find. Really cool pairs of ears, luggage, accessories, clothing, you name it, like they get it here. Even a great selection of different backpacks and drinkware offerings. And the really cool thing, basically everything is at Disney Character Warehouse outlet store prices. And the outlet at International Drive is only about 15-20 minutes from here as well. So you can totally come here to PRIMARK, drive over to the premium outlets at International Drive, and score some great deals over there on your discounted Disney Parks merchandise. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. It's actually such a beautiful start to the morning in Central Florida. Definitely lots of open parking spaces available. The PRIMARK store is actually straight ahead there, right next to the American Girl doll store. And before we do head inside PRIMARK, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. Another really cool thing about this PRIMARK store, though, on the first floor you could even find some assorted Disney merchandise peppered throughout, but you never know if you're gonna find some like Universal Studios offerings from like Simpsons, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. They get so many cool things. That being said, I think we'll start off on the first floor, check out some of the newest offerings there. Then we'll actually head upstairs to the massive Disney store. You can actually see right above that PRIMARK signage, there's a huge graphic with Mickey Mouse and Disney. Okay, let's actually start off over in this section. So right off the bat is a brand new Smurfs. Really nice nightgown with all of the characters. These are a super soft cotton material for $16. You'll definitely find like lots of pajama sets here at PRIMARK. Like this is a really cool top that actually comes with the bottoms as well. So you get the shirt and then the shorts. This is $15 for the set, but you can also get like a really cool pack of socks. Usually get 3 different pairs there. They do have like the different characters and like some little mushroom designs. These are only $5 a piece for 3 pairs of socks, so a really good deal. But over here is a whole bunch of really cool things. And again, like you'll find some SpongeBob merchandise. Really nice though if you are staying at like Universal Studios Florida. They have the t-shirt and then you get the pajama set with the matching pair of shorts. These are only $13, so a very good deal there. They do even have like your nightgowns here at PRIMARK. And then this one actually comes with the matching long pants, but you got like Plankton. You have, of course, SpongeBob, like all of the characters. That set is $17. But you could even get some assorted like Super Mario merchandise at PRIMARK. How adorable is this? It's Princess Peach, perfect for that new section over at Universal's. Let's see here, these are only $13 a piece, and it does look like they have a huge selection of assorted Hello Kitty merchandise. So another really nice nightgown. This one's actually embroidered Hello Kitty with a huge graphic with that floral design. These are $16 a piece. Right next to that is more of like your pair of leggings. These actually have like a bunch of graphics with Hello Kitty and the facsimile signature. These are a nice cotton material for $16, and they do have some brand new house robes since my last visit. Again, these are always super duper soft. It does come with the little belt to tie it. Only $17, so a very good deal there for some of the house coats. Another really cool pack of like character socks that they do have here at PRIMARK. Hello Kitty and Friends. And again, they have little frillies on the ends. You actually get let's see here, 3 pairs of socks for only $6. And then right up ahead is yet another one. This one's embroidered My Melody. So this is an actual pajama set, and it comes with this checkerboard design pair of shorts. A few other Hello Kitty offerings that I do want to show you though, because you'll find lots of different pairs of slippers here at Primark. These are super duper fuzzy with Hello Kitty embroidered with the little bow design. Only $10 for some adult size. Well, these are great though, little house slippers. And then right up ahead is yet another pajama set. Again, you get the tank top. This one's embroidered Hello Kitty and Friends, and you do get the matching pair of shorts with all the characters for only $13. Holy moly though, how cool is this? They have a whole bunch of merchandise for Wednesday. This is perfect for Halloween. I love this. Here is a massive backpack. This one is simulated leather. So this is part of that brand new Wednesday Primark collection. These are actually only $23 a piece, so a very, very good deal there. Here is a really cool tumbler as well. This reminds me of like that new cup that they do have at like Walt Disney World with like that spiral design. This one says Wednesday with that foil heart. Let's see here. That one is only $10, so a very good deal. So many cool new things part of this collection though. They have a faux leather jacket. This one actually has like the raised lettering on the backside for Wednesday. This one is like a full button down, so that is really, really cool. And then right next to that is a brand new Nevermore Academy, a long sleeve shirt. This one actually feels like your Under Armour no sweat material. It even says Wednesday on the front though. Let's see what we got. So just the pinstriping on the back side, and then right underneath there is more of like your classic crossbody size bag. This one actually matches that backpack really well with the Nevermore logo. Let's see if we can find the price here. Okay, so the price tags must be on the inside. Let's see what we got doing. Only $14 for a crossbody bag. I am seriously blown away with all this new Wednesday merchandise. Again, perfect just in time for Halloween, and it just came out on Netflix. This has a huge graphic with Wednesday on the front for only $14. That one is a adult size graphic t-shirt. Another simulated leather crossbody bag. This actually matches that backpack perfectly. So they have a couple different size bags here, part of this new collection. And then right underneath there is a brand new adult size pullover sweatshirt. If you look closely on the chest, it's actually embroidered Wednesday, and then all the pinstriping on the shoulders are actually embroidered as well. They are only $16 a piece. Okay, that being said, next up I think we're actually gonna head upstairs to the huge Disney store located on the second floor of Primark. Again, you never know what you're gonna find here. Let's head on up the escalators and check out all the newest merchandise. It is seriously always so exciting coming up the escalators at Primark though to the second story. Like I was saying, everything is just dedicated just to Disney merchandise. You're gonna see so many different plushies, clothing offerings, accessories. You never know what you find here at Primark. Okay, so right off the bat is a brand new Stitch plushie. These are a very, very soft material. Actually a really good size plush as well. These are only $14 a piece, so a very good deal there. They do even have some like binders with pages, so you got like your little notebook, to-do list. You can shake this. You got Stitch and Scrump with all of the little glitter on the inside. These are $10 a piece. Even more notebooks that they do have here at Primark since my last visit. This is literally like a plushy notebook of Stitch with his big floppy ears. His little tootsies are sticking out there. These are actually only $7 a piece, so a really good deal for the notebooks. And then right up ahead is a cool plastic cup that's brand new at Primark for the kiddos. This one has a big flippy up lid with Stitch on the front side. That one is $12. A few other things on the opposite side of the Stitch cart that I do want to show you. How cool is this? It's a calculator bag tag, so you can actually like use this onto like your luggage. Really cool. It comes with a little clippy as well for only $4.50. They do even have two smaller size notebooks. These are actually like that same fuzzy material as the larger one, but they do have Stitch and Angel. These are $3 a piece only. And then right underneath there, they even have some little activity sets for the kiddos where you get like some crayons, some colored pencils, and some different sheets. But it even comes in a really fancy carrying bag for $6. Perfect if you are doing any traveling. And it does look like they are getting some brand new Halloween merchandise. I do want to dive right in and see what we can find here. We have, let's see here, Skeleton of Fun. Let's see what we got doing. Okay, so another little activity set for Halloween with Stitch. These are $6 a piece. I do want to check everything over in this section. So this is a little like mystery mini plushie on the inside. Looks like you can get a bunch of different characters there with Stitch, Angel, all dressed up in the Halloween costumes. These are $6 a piece. And then right underneath there is a whole bunch of assorted things. You can paint your own masks. You get 4 masks and then 9 markers on the inside for Halloween. These are only $3 a piece. But they even have your Stitch coloring books. This actually comes with sticker books with 500 stickers. Stitch is all decked out in his Halloween costume. That one is only $3. And how adorable is this to do with the kiddos? They do have a really good size, like do-it-yourself coloring bag that comes with Stitch with his Halloween costume and a bunch of markers so you can color it in for only $6. And how's about this for crazy cool? They even have some brand new Halloween plushies. These actually light up, which is really neat. This is the Angel version. You can push her little paw there and you can actually see like the pumpkin light up on the base. These are only $14 a piece, so a really good deal on assorted plushies. Usually like all of the different plush at Primark do light up. This is the Stitch one in his Halloween costume with a cape. You can push his little Tootsie and he lights up for only $14. Let's actually check out some of the assorted like classic graphic t-shirts here in the adult section. So the one and only, you have Mickey Mouse. It kind of looks like he's drawn on. You have his facsimile signature and it says your pal. These are a great deal though, only $8 a piece for them. They do have a really nice like cream colored graphic t-shirt. I love Mickey Mouse's facial expression on this one though. Actually this one is only $7. Has more of like a weathered look to the graphic. And then right over here is more of like a Mickey Archway graphic shirt. Again, some kind of like with that same weathered look, an American classic with Mickey Mouse. And then right up ahead is another unisex graphic t-shirt for only $8. Definitely more of like the charcoal color, but you have like that whole body graphic with Mickey. I do want to show you a couple of the other plushies that they do have over in this section though. Here is 2 really cool ones with Mickey and then Minnie. This one of Mickey here actually says Orlando on his shirt, so this one is brand new to Primark. Like I was saying, these do light up though. Like you can push the little button and then Mickey Mouse's cheeks light up. That one is $14. They do even have 2 different versions here with Minnie Mouse. This one has like all the red, white, and blue colors with the American flag. And then right next to that one is another plushie with Minnie. And again, you can squeeze her little hand there and her cheeks light up for $14. Like I was saying though, here at Primark, you could even get some pairs of ears. These are perfect for the Disney parks. Definitely like super soft and plush. Only $6 a piece with the big red bow with the polka dots. Right underneath there is another like classic pair of ears. I love the black and white design. Kind of like the same difference with the red bow. These are just the black and white for only $6 a piece. And you can find a ton of assorted merchandise literally with your initial at Primark. So they do have some smaller like coin size bags. You have Mickey Mouse embroidered, so you do have to look through and find your initial, but these are only $6 a piece. And then right underneath there they do also have a brand new Minnie Mouse version. This actually has a little pocket on the front though, but again you have to find your initial. On the zipper pull you actually have Minnie Mouse's bow. These are $7 a piece. On the opposite side of that rack is a really cool plastic tumbler that I do want to show you. Again, these are perfect for the Disney parks. This one has a 3D effect with the stars. It says Mickey and Minnie, always iconic. You do have that same graphic on both sides though. These are actually only $10 a piece. And they do even have a smaller like tote size purse. This is a canvas material. It says Disney Minnie Mouse. You actually get a really good sized pocket and then the simulated leather bow to go with it for only $19. Here's even a really cool adult size baseball cap, again with that USA design. You have Minnie Mouse like playing peekaboo behind the bow, but everything is embroidered. These are only $7.50 a piece. Right underneath there is another adult size graphic t-shirt. That one has like Mickey Mouse's facsimile signature, but a big graphic with Mickey kind of like drawn on. These are only $14, and it looks like they even have a brand new Disney Princess graphic t-shirt with Cinderella Castle. You have a bunch of like fireworks at Main Street USA for $14. Here's even more of that 4th of July merchandise at Primark, like these adult size bucket hats. These are actually embroidered USA. You got the red, white, and blue with Mickey Mouse. These are a great deal compared to the park prices. Only $7.50. This would probably be around $30 at Walt Disney World proper. property. And they do have a unisex graphic t-shirt. This one says USA at the bottom with Mickey Mouse for $18. Let's check out a few of the other things over in this section though. Really nice for like a good Disney beach day or to take down to your resort pool. They have these massive tote size bags that actually has a really good size pocket on the front, and it says Mickey Mouse. These are actually only $8 a piece. Right up ahead is a brand new pair of like simulated leather sneakers. This has that same graphic with Minnie Mouse there behind the bow. Let's see what we got in terms of price. These are $22 a piece. Even more brand new Stitch things here at Primark. They're calling this like a little lunch pot. So this is like a stainless steel cup that has a twisty off lid. It does come with a little plastic fork. I love this though. Really great for lunch at work. Let's see if we can find the price. These are $9 a piece. On the opposite side of that section is even more brand new Stitch offerings. So you can kind of like put the pegs in and then into the different numbers there and actually like color and stitch. That one is only $4. Right next to that is a 4-pack of erasable pens where you get a bunch of different graphics with Stitch and then Angel. This whole pack of ink pens is $5, but even more sticker books here at Primark. Over 500 stickers with the rainbows, Stitch, Scrump, and Angel for only $3. Holy moly though, how's this for crazy cool? They have some brand new Walt Disney World Fantasia merchandise. So another adult size pajama set with Sorcerer Mickey. These are only $18 a piece. You do get the pinstriping on the matching pair of shorts to go with that set. I want to dive right in though and check out all this new merchandise. They do have like a women's tank top with Sorcerer Mickey, and you do get the matching pair of shorts with the elastic band. These are only $13 a piece. I am shocked all the new things at Primark already though. So another pajama set. This one is more of like your navy blue color. It says Disney Fantasia with Sorcerer Mickey on the front. Let's actually pop on over to the other side of this rack though and see what else they do have. So here is a nightgown. This one actually has like your silver foil lettering for Disney Fantasia. It says Sorcerer's Apprentice and then Mickey at the bottom. That one is $16. On the opposite side of this cart, we do have, let's see here, your Disney High School Musical pajama sets. It says East High Musical. That one is $15, but they do even have some Lizzie McGuire merchandise brand new to Primark. So another pajama set. This one's embroidered Totally Me. Then you do have a bunch of graphics with Lizzie McGuire. That one is $15. And it looks like they even have some brand new luggage sets here at Primark. This is part of your Disney, let's see here, Mickey and Friends. You get like Mickey, Donald, Daisy, Pluto, literally all of the characters. These are like your carry-on size. That one is $60. And then they do also have like your much larger size luggage. This one actually matches the carry-on size, part of the Disney Mickey and Friends collection. These are the hard shell. This one is actually only $75. Here's even a whole bunch of brand new Minnie Mouse merchandise that they do have here at Primark. Let's see what we got doing. So this is a really fuzzy compartment with a bunch of ink pens on the inside. This whole set is only $6. That is such a crazy good deal. They do even have a Minnie Mouse binder for $14, but everything is embroidered on the front. You get that really sparkly bow design. Let's actually open this up though if we can. Okay, so they do have it all zipped. So this one is like a kid's stationery set, but a really nice little set for travel. They do have a plastic cup that is loaded with glitter on the inside. This one actually says Minnie Mouse, but you got that little graphic with her bow. These are $10 a piece. And yet another brand new notebook that I do want to show you, part of this new collection. Kind of like little football Letterman patches with Minnie Mouse, Daisy Duck. You have the hearts and flowers. Again, this one is really fuzzy for only $6. They're definitely getting ready for back to school season though, with so many cool new things. This is a customizable little pencil case where you can actually put your name there on the bottom, like inside of the sleeves. But you do get two really good sized zipper compartments for only $5.50. Right underneath there is another like activity set where you get the stickers, you get the, let's see here, the markers and a whole bunch of different sheets with Minnie Mouse and Daisy Duck. That one is $3.50. Then on the opposite side of that rack, it looks like they're even getting some brand new throw pillows. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so a really soft material with Minnie. You do have her facsimile signature, a nice little bow on top, and her tootsies kind of like come off the bottom. These are only $16, and a couple brand new plushies that they do have here at Primark. Like I was saying, they've been getting so many brand new offerings. Like, how adorable is this Daisy Duck? And she actually does light up like the rest of the plushies. These are a smaller size though, for only $10 a piece. Even more pairs of ears and different things on the back wall section, so you could even find pairs of ears at Primark that are loaded with sequins, just like the ones at Walt Disney World property. This one comes with a big pillowy bow for only $8. They do even still have those 4th of July Primark ears, again with the red, white, and blue. You get a bunch of graphics with Mickey Mouse on the bow for only $8. Let's check out some more of the adult size clothing offerings at Primark though. So here's a unisex graphic t-shirt with Mickey Mouse with his hands on his hips. It even says Your Pal Mickey on the sleeve with his facsimile signature. That one is $16. They're definitely getting ready for fall time in Central Florida. Here's a really nice like burgundy color, bright red pullover sweatshirt. This one says Oh Boy 1928 with Mickey Mouse on the front. Definitely like a nice heavy material for only $20. And then right next to that is your burgundy adult size pullover hoodie. This one has 1928 original with Mickey Mouse. It actually says University League at the bottom, but these are $20 a piece. Let's check out some of the different pairs of sneakers and then pull slides that they do have here at Primark. So this is more of like a quilted design with all of the Mickeys. You even get these very sparkly rhinestone designs on the front. These sneakers are $22 a piece, and a whole bunch of assorted pull slides that they have at Primark. Since 1928 Mickey Mouse. These are really like heavy foam material. Brand new to Primark. They're only $12 for them. They do have a nice like a bright white pair of pull slides just with the big Mickey and then mini gibbets. But they do also say like Disney on the inside. These are $12 a piece. And then one other pair that I do want to show you, where you kind of have like Mickey Mouse striking a pose for only $12. Here's a few other adult size pullover sweatshirts, though they do have ones very similar to this at Walt Disney World property, except they're normally around $60 a piece. This is a soft gray color with Mickey Mouse for only $20. And then right next to that one is another pullover. This one is more of like a cream color, but you do have Mickey embroidered on there, kind of like drawn on, and again, Your Pal Mickey Mouse. This one is $20. Then on the opposite side of that rack, they do have another pullover hoodie. Again, Your Pal Mickey Mouse. He kind of has his hands up there like showcasing his name. You can't go wrong for a good Disney hoodie. Literally only $20 a piece. And they do even have the matching pair of adult size sweatpants. This has the same design, Your Pal Mickey Mouse, with the elastic band for only $18. Even more luggage that they do have at Primark. So this is again your carry-on size. This one has like that 3D effect with Mickey Mouse. These are on wheels though. You get all these little graphics with Mickey. This one is only $60. And they do even have that much larger size. Let's see here, hard shell luggage. These actually move like really good on the wheels. That one is $70. They've been getting so much Disney merchandise from so many different movies though. Here's a pair of like lounge pants with Doug. These are so soft, only $16 a piece. I love the designs though on there. You even have like Kevin. Right next to that is another pair of adult size slippers that I want to show you. Again with the characters from the movie Up. They are literally embroidered on there. These are super duper fuzzy, only $10 a piece for them. On the opposite side of the rack, like at Primark, they usually keep like all of the merchandise together. So you'll find like all of your merchandise from the movie Up, like these travel bags. You get a big clear one that says Disney Pixar, and then two smaller size on the inside, literally with all of the characters. That one is $16. And it looks like they even have some like matching pairs of character socks. Again, these are the trainer socks that say Wilderness Explorer, but you get 3 different designs on there, which is really cool. Even with Carl, these are only $5 a piece. And then right underneath there is the matching adult size graphic t-shirt. It says Good Afternoon, I'm a Wilderness Explorer. That is literally all embroidered for $13. And one section over is a whole bunch of Finding Nemo merchandise, brand new to Primark. So another pair of really fuzzy like bed slippers embroidered with Nemo and Dory. They actually have a little patch on the inside that says Finding Nemo. These are only $10 a piece. They do even have some assorted like travel bags. It says just keep swimming with Dory, and then you actually have like a bigger design on the inside. This one is $12. On the opposite side of that rack though is another travel bag that they do have that says Lucky Finn with Nemo, and you do get the smaller size bag on the inside. This one is also $12. Then on the front side of that rack is another pajama set, again with Nemo. It says Lucky Finn, and you do get the matching pair of pajama shorts. These are $18 a piece. And it looks like they are getting a whole bunch of assorted Disney Pixar merchandise from The Incredibles. So another really good sized travel bag. You actually get like the Disney logo on the zipper pull, but you have Mr. and Mrs. Incredible. That one is $12. They do even have more of like a women's crop top. This actually says Pixar on the neckline with the embroidered Incredibles logo. That one is $13. And then right underneath there is another adult-sized pajama set, again with the Incredibles with all of the characters. These also come with a matching pair of shorts for $18. And a whole bunch of assorted Disney Pixar merchandise over in the kids section that I do want to show you. So some more hard shell luggage from Disney Pixar cars. This one has Lightning McQueen, number 95, and Race Ready. That is only $45 for some kids luggage. And a couple brand new pairs of socks that they do have from Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. It's actually embroidered on the socks with Remy. You do get 3 pairs of socks for literally only $6. You have some Disney Pixar Toy Story graphic t-shirts. Again, this one is kid size with Space Ranger Buzz Lightyear. You even have your Toy Story logo for only $9. And this is what I mean though, you literally never know. You might even find some clearance merchandise at Primark. They have some adult size tank tops on sale as well from Disney Pixar Toy Story. You do have a bunch of graphics with Rex. Originally $13, now only $7 a piece. Here is a whole pack of, let's see here, Disney Baby Collection merchandise. Looks like you get a bib that says Roar, I Have Been Chosen, with all the aliens from Toy Story, and then a onesie. This whole set is only $16. And then right next to that is literally one of the aliens from Toy Story. This is a massive plushie that lights up just like the rest of the plushies that I showed you. This one is $14. And a whole bunch of different sets that they do have part of the Primark Disney Baby collection. So you do actually get the matching pair of pants that I want to show you, kind of like a corduroy material, and then Tow Mater from Cars. This set is $16. They have a couple different designs though, like your Lightning McQueen version. I love his facial expression. You do get the corduroy material pants for $16, but it does look like they do have Lightning McQueen, kind of like with a pullover hoodie, and he comes with a matching pair of pants that do say Lightning McQueen. These are $16 a piece. Let's actually head over to the back wall and check out some of the merchandise from Disney Pixar Inside Out too. Okay, so this is really cool with Anxiety. It says Today I'm Feeling. That one is $14 for the adult graphic t-shirt. Right underneath there is another adult graphic shirt. This one says Every Day is Full of Emotions. It literally has all of the characters from Disney Pixar Inside Out, from joy to sadness to anxiety. $14 for that. They do have a really cool pair of pajama pants. These have like the really nice bright pinstriping colors, literally with all of the characters. They are $19 a piece. And a couple different travel bags that they do have at Primark. They have the Anxiety one. So these are more of like a clear bag with the characters, My Mind Every Day. But these are only $6 a piece. They do have Sadness, Joy. Up here we have the Friday Feeling with their hands like wide open. $6 a piece for them though. And here's a really nice simulated leather crossbody bag that they do have. So they do have an entire collection of Winnie the Pooh merchandise at Primark. This one has a big pocket on the front, but you have the little patch here that says Winnie the Pooh with like Piglet, even Eeyore. These are $16 a piece. On the opposite side of that rack is a massive like Weekender size bag. This one also has a big zipper compartment on the front, but with the pinstriping with Pooh Bear and the honeybees. These are only $27 a piece. And I do want to mention they have a whole selection of brand new merchandise with Bambi at Primark. You actually get 2 bags on the inside of this one, but that is a solid like simulated leather. Let's dive right in though on the bottom section and see what we got doing here. So here is a brand new crossbody bag, again with the Disney logo with Bambi. This is half like simulated leather and then half chain for only $12. Even more great deals on adult size graphic t-shirts right now at Primark. Also part of that Winnie the Pooh collection is a very nice graphic shirt that says honey right above Pooh Bear, and you do get that whole body graphic. It says have a nice day, sweet like honey on the bottom. These are a great deal. They're only $8 a piece. These would probably be around $30 at Walt Disney World. They do have from Disney's Lion King a really nice like mint colored graphic t-shirt with Simba. Actually looks like he's drawn onto the shirt. These are $8. Really cool to go with all that brand new Bambi merchandise. Another like Disney classic graphic shirt. This one says Bambi, love is a song that never ends for $8. Even a whole brand new selection of Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas things that they do have at Primark. So more plushies. You can squeeze Jack Skellington's hand and then his cheeks light up. That one is $14. Of course, right next to Jack Skellington is a massive Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. So another light up plushie for 14 bucks. Let's see what else we have doing over in this section. So here is a smaller little sipper. If you actually look in Jack's eyes, like you can see Jack Skellington and then Zero. This one actually comes with like a little like carrying section. That one is only $10. Right underneath there is a stainless steel water bottle. These are perfect for the Disney parks. Again, with Jack's eyes, you can see Jack and Sally. You do get the gibbet on that top section. Let's see here. These are stainless steel and they do glow in the dark for only $12. Some of the other things that they have at the Nightmare Before Christmas section though, another really cool throw pillow. This is literally Jack Skellington's head. A very soft material though, everything is embroidered. These are $16 a piece. They even have some pajama sets here at Primark that are brand new. You get the matching pair of shorts, but you have Jack Skellington and then Sally inside of that heart design. These are only $13 for the pajama sets. And then right over here is an awesome plastic cup that I have to show you. How cool is this? It's Oogie Boogie, full of spirit, and you do get the little gibbet on the top section. I love this. Only $10 a piece for the cups. Then here is a glow-in-the-dark hooded throw blanket that actually has that same design again with Jack Skellington. His whole facial expression is embroidered though. These are only $25 a piece. And a couple different things on the opposite side of that rack. They do have some different jewelry sets where you get two necklaces. On the charms you get the heart design, Jack Skellington, Oogie Boogie. That one is $7. Here's a whole pack of like, looks like, let's see here, 6 different pairs of earrings. You get the dangly charms with the characters too. So you could look for your initial and actually get your initial on the earrings. This is $6 for the whole pack. And then right next to that is a brand new keychain. Again, with your initial with the rhinestones. You do get Jack Skellington and Sally for $6. Here's even more really cool backpacks at Primark. So this is a part of a brand new Marvel collection. Definitely more of like a adult size backpack with Iron Man, Wolverine, the Incredible Hulk, even Captain America. This one is $18. They do even have some like smaller kid size backpacks here at Primark as well. Perfect for like back to school season with the web design. This one's embroidered Marvel with Spider-Man. This one is $16. And then right next to that is the hard shell backpack. Literally just like Spider-Man's head, but you do get the mesh netting for your water bottle. Let's see what we got doing. Only $10. Let's actually check out some of the Marvel offerings in the kids section though. So here's a Marvel Heroes pullover hoodie. You have your Marvel logo with the Incredible Hulk and then of course Spider-Man, but you do have like Captain America and Iron Man on the sleeves. These are $14 a piece. Right next to that is a kid-size full zip hoodie. This one again has Spider-Man on the front, but a nice graphic going down the sleeve and an extra pocket. These are $15 a piece. The cool thing with Primark though, a lot of different things you can get like the matching pair of like pants for. So this one is a really nice pair of pants with that Spider-Man logo on the top section and on the leg. These are $13. And it does look like they do even have one of the light up plushies for Spider-Man. Again, you can squeeze his hand there and then his eyes light up red for $14. Here's even some brand new merchandise with Marie from Aristocats. So another travel bag. You get the clear one that says Marie and then 2 smaller size on the inside, but you can look for your initial there. They do have all different ones. These are only $16 a piece. Yet another kids backpack at Primark. This one actually has the snowflake zipper pull, but you get two really good size zipper compartments embroidered with Anna and Elsa. These are only $16 for the kids backpacks, and it looks like they even have a brand new pair of slippers since my last visit. These actually have the little Velcro strap with that same design with Anna and Elsa for $10. Even more plushies that I want to show you here at Primark, also part of that new Finding Nemo collection. They have a couple different character plushies like Nemo. You can squeeze his tail there. These are $14 a piece, just like the rest of them. They do light up. Right under Nemo, they have the matching Dory plushie. These are a very, very good size. Like really nice attention to detail. You have like your little on and off switch on the back section for $14. And it looks like they do still have a good selection of the Lucifer plushies. Like look at them looking at us. And again, the cheeks do light up on that one for $14. Here's even more brand new kids merchandise at Primark, like this new full zip jacket, 2002. This has Ohana and then Stitch. These are only $17 a piece. There's no graphic on the back side of that one, but that is really nice. Next to that is more of like a wash denim material graphic t-shirt. This one has a nice little pat switch stitch on the front side, but everything is embroidered. That one is $9. And it looks like they even have a brand new kid size pullover hoodie. Again, really nice for Halloween. You have the bats and then Stitch and Angel all dressed up as mummies for Halloween. This hoodie is only $12, but a nice like soft material. And how fancy is this one here? You have an angel embroidered. I feel like this would be really nice for Halloween as well. But this one is more of like a heavy denim material with the fancy neckline with Angel. I had such a fun time today hanging out here at the Florida Mall. It's always a pleasure coming out and checking out all the newest different like Disney merchandise they have to offer. Every visit though, they always have so much brand new merchandise. Really nice backpacks. They have cool pairs of ears, clothing, like you name it, they have it here. And like I was saying, it's only 15-20 minutes from the premium outlets at International Drive, so you can have an awesome Disney day, get some really great deals on Disney merchandise. That being said, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up, and as always, make today awesome.